Welcome back to Crossroads. We featured Gilead Ministries on the show in the past, including the car show. But today the director, Bill Sparks, is here to tell us about what's coming up this spring. Thank you for being here, sir.
Yeah.
So just before we get started about the opportunities, tell us a little bit about what Gilead Ministries is for this community. What's the kind of the background, the story of Gilead Ministries?
We started in '99, but the best way to describe what Gilead does is a little story out of the Galveston, Texas newspaper about Chippy the parakeet, favorite pet of a lady there. And as a result of her sweeping his cage one day and the phone ringing, Chippy unfortunately became a victim of the vacuum cleaner. Thinking she had killed him, she opens up the vacuum cleaner and sees him sitting there, dirty, decides dirt's going to kill him, runs to the bathroom, puts him in the water, turns on the cold water, washes him, about freezes to death. About that time she realized, I'm going to kill him this way. So she decides, if I'm in the bathroom, obviously the next thing is the hot blow dryer. Turns it upside down, blow dries him. The gentleman who did the story called back a few days later and asked about Chippy and said, well, he doesn't really sing much anymore, just kind of sits and stares, but he's doing okay. Well, Gilead's like that. People go through their life, sucked into circumstances they didn't ask for. As a result, the cold realities of treatment, hair loss, family strife, financial difficulties. Gilead comes back into that life as a result of what they're facing and helps to return that song to their life. That's really, it kind of describes Gilead. That's the best way to understand it.
So many of those kinds of things are what people can do. Well, this spring coming up, we want to talk about ways that people can be that life-giving force to people. What are some things you're looking for?
Well, I can tell you what brings a song back to a cancer patient in the springtime, and that is when there's leaves laying all over the place and sticks and all kinds of things, the grass starts growing faster than they can imagine. Those type of things need to be taken care of. When you're taking chemo, you don't have the energy for that. And so those are great opportunities for us to be able to say thank you to them for letting us serve them, and then being an opportunity to say something special to them about the love that we have, especially the love of Christ we want to show them very practically in those situations.
So you've got a network of people that just come to you and people say, these have needs, and then you match those up with volunteers?
Yeah, matter of fact, our goal actually is to take people's passions and connect them with the needs of these cancer patients.
So I guess specifically positions that you're looking for or volunteers that you're looking for, what kind of gifts can be used?
Anything from house cleaning, telephone encouragement is one that we have a very great need. If you like to talk to people on the phone and you can gab a little bit, it's a great opportunity. We call about 200 people a month on the average. So we need somebody that can fill in those gaps. We have 2 telephone encouragers now. We usually have 4 to 5. So we're in need of maybe 2 or 3 positions that way. 1 or 2 office people for a couple hours a week. That's some opportunity. Stuffing envelopes. Unfortunately, we have to raise money. So that means you got to keep mail going to raise money. And so that's another opportunity.
Yeah, one of the things I love about that is you find things that people naturally do. There's some people that just naturally enjoy talking on the telephone, and some people that don't. And so what a way to take that gift, if you will, that service, and do that. What do people who give, who participate in this kind of thing, tell you about what they learn about themselves?
I'll tell you what one lady said. She said, I never thought I had an opportunity to really do anything important until I came to Gilead and found that what I did made such a difference. And all she did was answer phones, enter stuff in a computer, and put stamps on envelopes. But she saw the impact. She got to read the cards as they come back because she was mailing cards out to people. She got to read the impact of what those cards meant. And all of a sudden she realized she had a purpose for Christ. And sometimes we over-dramatize or kind of play out the big guy in this dance we have called Christianity. And it's more about the little guy than it is about the big guy.
I especially like the fact, too, that these things are everyday, ordinary things that can help people. It isn't like it's this gigantic, here is this gift. It's, hey, here's an everyday card, or here's a phone call. So thinking through how people specifically get involved, how do they contact and get involved that way?
A great way to get us is just go to the internet, type in Cancer Ministry Support or Gilead Ministries, and we're in the top 2, 3 that come up on that for whatever reason, by God's grace, maybe, who knows. And then through our website, you can contact us. There's a way to email us from there. Or you can call us at our office, which is 664-3734 here locally. So
we're actually going to put that on the screen if you want more of that information or you want to volunteer. Again, Bill has given you just a brief sampling of what's available, but call them up 664-3734, 664-3734. And as you said, just type in Gilead Ministries. Or even cancer support, and the website will come up. What a fantastic, great thing.
Well, thanks for the opportunity to share it.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks for telling us, every person has a way to serve.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they can do it.